Last week, we asked you what your biggest pain point was around food.
And the results showed that for a large majority of you, it's meal planning.
So today, we're gonna give you a simple solution to solve your meal planning woes. Meet Chomper and Lucy. This one's Lucy.
This is Chomper. For those of you that are new here, we've been spending the last month focusing on ways to stop wasting time and money on food.
And although meal planning doesn't exactly fall into the same category as food management, it can be a huge holdup if you do not have a system in place.
So just like our food organization video, this is not a permanent fix. This is just something that we are going to put in place temporarily so that we can have a simple and easy solution to be able to move forward with.
Okay, Christy is phenomenal at meal planning, however I am not. So a lot of the times I'll just kind of go pew from my hip and not really have a plan, and the kids are constantly asking me, Dad, what's for dinner? Dad, what's for dinner? She comes to me and goes, hey, do you have a plan for dinner? And I start going a little bit crazy. And then next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock on a Saturday and there's no dinner.
Like now. Imagine that. Yes, this is something that it's frustrating because it causes so much stress in the moment of having to figure out and help you troubleshoot what we're going to eat 5 minutes after we were supposed to have eaten. But it's just, it's very frustrating. And previously, what my solution for this was that I just did the meal plan. And right now, we still have a bit going on, and I don't want to take that back on my plate at this moment in time. We have come up with a solution that is simple and doable for
even me.
Even my wonderful husband, whom I love. Our solution is just 3 easy steps. And if you want a simple way to follow along, you can grab the default recipes quick sheet in the description below.
Step number 1, write down 7 different meals that you would use most often. 7 breakfast, lunch, dinners, and snacks.
So that is on this first page, the default recipes page. We sat down with our kids when we were eating lunch. And just kind of...
Within 3 minutes, it was
done.
Well, actually, I take that back. There was one meal that we could not nail down because we had the dilemma of seasonal rotation.
Yes. You do want to keep in mind what you eat most often during that season. Step number 2 is to take all of these menu items from your default recipes and transfer them over to the default meal plan. When you're doing this, I highly recommend thinking about your weekly routines and making sure that you're scheduling meals appropriately.
That's right. You want to take more difficult days and use easier meals on those. This way, when it comes time to do that, it's easy breezy.
Although we haven't been using much of a meal plan lately, there are some trends that we follow that were really easy to just kind of dump in here. And I don't want you to get held up on this. If you're not sure, throw it in there, use it for a week, and if it doesn't work, adjust accordingly.
Step 3, use the meal plan or don't. It's that simple.
That's right. This is not something that you need to hold yourself to. If you have the capacity to look at your week and get more creative with the meals that you're gonna have, do it. If you have a day that comes up and you say, I don't feel like roasted chicken tonight, I think we should have something else for dinner, do it. This is not supposed to hold you and confine you into some meal plan that you're going to end up hating. It is a tool so that you have something to fall back on and you don't have to put forth that thinking capacity if you don't have the time to do so. All right, let's take a minute here to go over a real life example, and we're gonna share with you probably just a little bit of our lunch section and how we went through this process.
Some of the options that we came up with at lunch are our most used, favorite, and adored lunches. So we have things like grilled chicken, salad, kebabs of any type, pork tenderloin, grilled chicken salad again. Yeah. We have a salmon or tuna salad, veggie soup, and then the all-encompassing leftovers.
Yes, so I do want to point out, as you are going through this, if you have meals that your family does not mind eating more than once a week, we've got some for breakfast that's actually on there 3 times. It's totally okay. Go with that as long as it works for your family.
Leftovers are key. Sometimes it's just a little bit of each thing. Today, I think we had 5 different meals as a part of our leftovers. And it's great because that gives everyone a chance to pick out something that they love.
Okay, so once we got all of our lunch recipes listed here on the default recipe sheet, we went over to the default meal plan and went through and just kind of figured out we're gonna do pork tenderloin on Monday, grilled chicken salad on Tuesday, kebabs on Wednesday, grilled chicken salad again on Thursday,
Calm down, people.
veggie soup of some sort on Friday, leftovers on Saturday, and then salmon or tuna salad on Sunday. Now, one of the things that you'll notice, you do not have to go this far. I like variety with my proteins, and so what I do is I will highlight each type of meat in a different color. So like I've got beef is pink, chicken is, or poultry is green, pork is orange, and then fish is blue. And then I have one here that it's supposed to be blue, but it ended up green.
I think it's adorable that you took the sea creatures and you put them under blue.
Of course I did. Then that's it. We have a meal plan that we can go to as our default meal plan every single week. Technically, at least for the month of spring. Into the summer, we're gonna probably wanna change it a little bit. Ideally though, we eventually have a different system that we are going to move into, graduate into as our capacity frees up to do so. But for now, this is perfect. And the great part is if you are trying to get to that place where you can order your groceries for an entire month at a time, all that you do is you take each one of these meals, you multiply it by 4,
boom,
and you're done.
Speaking of ordering groceries for the month, you can check out our last monthly Costco haul right there.